tried to push me towards either the mages, Redcliffe, or Denerim, but we're going to do the mages first.
We're coming here to see the mages, right?
Yes.
Great. They just love me.
No, I should have maybe... Whatever, it's fine.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Isn't that against the Chantry's laws?
We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow.
I'm not sure why you would bother with their laws.
In every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
I'll take a look.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Alright, Mages Collective. Travel to places of power, trace personal glyphs, claim eldritch enemies, or energies. Yeah, okay. Activities in Maleficarum do not, on my doorstep, do not go up unnoticed. Find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. Yeah, okay. I have to find... his apprentices. Alright. Travel to the Brazilian forest, slay blasphemers. Cool. So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I've neglected to collect vital components for the herbal remedy I should use to sharpen my mind for thoughts for the other way. Alright. You want deep mushrooms. Do I have deep mushrooms? I have some. I don't think I have enough, but I have a couple. Right? I have 8. Alright. Hey, buddy.
Well, look at this. I remember taking you across when you left with that fella Duncan. And now you're a Grey Warden. My pap used to tell me stories about them.
That's very valid, Kyrie. I will get you better screenshots of her if you want. Hello, Kester. Why aren't you manning the boat?
Templars took the boat.
Why would they take your boat?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was.
Is there something wrong up there at the tower?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic. But the tower's always got something to do with magic.
But I have to get there. I'm on official business.
Don't look at me. I told you, I'm not the ferryman no more. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over. But I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
I have to find out what's going on.
Well, you go on ahead. Gregor tells me to stay here, I stay here. I reckon the fella knows what he's talking about.
So you know Knight Commander Gregor well?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right. He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor will stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor.
What are your opinions on the circle?
I reckon it's good for them mages. Gather them all, learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but the Maker made them for a purpose. If you can't trust him, who can you trust?
I can't stay. Good day,
All right.
Kester.
Keep safe, you hear?
I love the idea from that one post about Jowan that it wasn't because of what's currently going on at the circle that Kester got relieved of his duties, but rather because he probably, like, rode Jowan across. Jowan was just like, I have business, and he's like, okay. At least that's where I think it went. Jowan is, as we saw, pretty good at manipulating. So, alright. Hello, my friend.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
I am a Grey Warden, and I seek the assistance of the mages. Why? I need to get to the tower, or who are you? Let's go with why? I need to get to the tower.
No one gets to the tower. No one. The tower is off limits to all.
I am a mage. Let me in.
No, now go away.
As a Grey Warden, I demand to be brought to the tower, or I have some documents that compel the circle to help me. Let's go with as a Grey Warden.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
Prove it?
Kill some darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening.
There aren't any darkspawn here.
Well, that's good, I suppose. Wouldn't want darkspawn smeared across the landscape. I hear their blood is black. Is that true? You'd know if you were a Grey Warden.
Let's go with it's not black, but it burns you when it touches you.
Oh, pleasant, eh? Good thing I don't have to kill them, then. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Your superior won't like that you've given me trouble.
Oh, really? You think Gregor would be upset with me for not letting you in? Wait, actually, he would. Good point.
Well, we should try our best to avoid that, shouldn't we?
He's the big guy around here. I bet he could deal with one Grey Warden. Alleged Grey Warden. Well, you want that I should take you there now?
Yes, please do.
Come along, I suppose.
Back home, I guess. Fucking tower. I was happy to leave.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray.
My options are, what's going on here? Gregor, good to see you again. Or, and I thought you were out of my life forever. Let's go with what's going on here.
I don't have time to entertain visitors.
Buddy, do you not recognize me?
A proper Grey Warden now, are we? Glad you're not dead.
You don't mean that.
Perhaps. Now we're dealing with a situation that doesn't involve you, Grey Warden.
This tower was my home. I want to know what's happened.
I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. We were too complacent. First Jowan, now this. Don't think I've forgotten your role in Jowan's escape.
I'd expected you would have caught him by now.
How exactly? He is one man in all the world, and we have no way to locate him. Set a dangerous precedent. I should have been more vigilant and urged Irving to be more wary. I can only hope that someday Jowan gets what he deserves. But right now I have other pressing concerns.
What has become of the first enchanter?
Don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
For all your bluster, you Templars are just cowards.
They took us by surprise. We were prepared for one or two abominations, not the horde that fell upon us.
What is your plan?
I will destroy the tower, raze it to the ground. But I cannot risk more of my men. The doors remain shut, and they will protect us for now.
You shut everyone in there, including innocent mages?
Not just mages, but my Templars also. I had no choice. The abominations must be contained at all costs. We do not mean for the doors to stay closed forever. Everything in the tower must be eliminated. I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
How can you think of annulling the entire circle?
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
The mages are not defenseless. Some must still live.
Many are still alive. The Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
But it was you that shut them all in.
And what was I to do? Leave the door open as the abominations poured out?
He's right. All the circles have doors like these to prevent abominations from getting loose.
Denerim must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
You can't just cull the entire circle. It's too much.
These are not the mages, you remember. They are abominations. To save their souls, you must harden your heart. It is the innocent folk of Ferelden who matter. I would lay down my life and the life of any mage to protect them. No abomination must cross this threshold.
I must try. It is the right thing to do.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
So I have a choice. I could be like, yeah, okay, kill everyone, and the Templars will help me. Or I can go and save the mages myself.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
Why don't I sell you some shit? I'm sure it'll be over soon.
I certainly hope so. Are you here to trade, then?
Yeah, okay. Let's see, what do you got? Jesus Christ. That is a fantastic staff that I don't have the money or stats for. Mine is better. Yeah.
As I recall, shutting the door and throwing away the key was definitely the Templar Plan B. And so I shall.
Okay. Welcome home. Lots of people are dead.
Delighted.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Pile of filth, huh? How long has this been like this? Did they do this, like, the day after I left? I haven't been gone that long.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Let's see. More pile of filth. The nice thing about the tower's layout is that I can just, like, go in a circle. Hi, Win.
You've returned to the tower? Why did the Templars let you through? Are you here to warn us?
Warn you, well, this was my home. I wanted to see what's happened to it. I told Gregor I would investigate the tower. So many questions, or warn you of what? Let's go with this was my home.
I see you still care about the Circle and our tower. Unfortunately, the Circle is in grave danger.
You don't say. From the Templars, they intend to annul the Circle.
They have the right of annulment.
No, but Gregor expects it to arrive soon.
So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
Did Irving survive as well?
If anyone could survive this, it would be the first enchanter Irving. It was he who told me to look after the children. It's a long story. I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this circle.
One of my options is maybe I don't want to. I want to see this place burn. Except that, like, that's true. But I also don't want all of the mages here to die. We must try to avoid needless slaughter. Yeah.
Yes. Even if we cannot eliminate all the demons and abominations, together we could leave the survivors out. Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
You sure he's not unreasonable? He seems pretty unreasonable. Gregor will only accept it if the first enchanter said so.
Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
Will the children be safe here?
Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children.
Very well, if you think that is best.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have
it. You could have been one of them if things were different.
If that was so, why, I am sure I would have flung myself from the top of this tower years ago. I will allow neither mind nor body be subjugated in such a dehumanizing fashion.
Not everyone is like you.
And that is made abundantly clear. Look at how they live. Servants of the Chantry. They lack respect for themselves and their own power. Why should I respect them?
Everyone deserves respect, even cruel people like you.
Have it your way.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wyn, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Have faith, we will not fail.
Confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weaknesses. If you are ready, let us go end this.
Alright, I have to bring Win. Which means I should probably not have an all-mage party, but I like having an all-mage party. Well, it's not all mages.
Indeed.
We'll bring Morrigan, and... I'm trying to decide if I want to bring Liliana in case there's things to, like, unlock, or... Yeah, why not?
Indeed.
We'll have a girl power party.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Oh, right. I actually have to switch.
It's done.
Really? She says she can do it. Apparently that's a lie.
Oh, it's you. I remember you. The tower isn't how you remember it, is it?
No, I guess it isn't.
I keep thinking this is our punishment for being mages. That's why the Templars have to do away with us. No, don't say that. It's not true. You deserve to live just like anyone else. The swords are like the sword of mercy that sent Andraste back to the Maker.
Wouldn't it have been better if Andraste hadn't died at all?
Andraste only died because of man's foolishness and pride. We need to atone for this. We should let the Templars come. Only then can we be cleansed of our wickedness.
You're an idiot. The horror of this ordeal has unhinged you, I see.
I will pray. May we abandon our tainted bodies to find peace with the Maker.
Yeah, feel free to do just that.
I'm sorry that your homecoming has been marred. Still, it is good to see you back, and I am glad you survived Ostagar.
I was lucky to have escaped.
You heard about Loghain. I would never have imagined the Terran a traitor.
How did you find out?
Wynne was at Ostagar.
Ah.
She told us everything upon her return. But why speak of things past? Be careful in there, and stay safe.
Well, it's a good thing Wynne knows.
Look after her, will you?
You sound a little worried.
I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after... I just worry.
Not after what?
I was on my way down to the library when I heard screaming, and a demon came round the corner. Its eyes were afire with evil. I was certain it was my death come upon me. I think I screamed. I was so afraid. And then Wynne was there, in front of me, shielding me. It was light and fire, blood and chaos. When it was over, the demon was dead, but Wynne wasn't moving either. I was so afraid she was gone.
What happened then?
As I moved to help her, she stirred and coughed. I don't know what I would have done if she had died. For me.
That's good. I'm glad she survived.
Just look after her, all right? She might be completely fine, but then again, maybe she didn't come away from that totally unharmed.
Don't worry, she'll be safe with me.
Thank you. And thank you again for helping us.
Of course I'm gonna help you. Why wouldn't I help you?
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
Did it tire you out?
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
I am ready. Destroy the barrier.
All right. Be on your guard.
I'm amused by having Morrigan in this party because she's bound to find it incredibly irritating. Oh, look. Demons. or rather, abominations. Let's see, we've got, this one is desire, this one is hunger, and this one is rage. Cool. Let's do... Go. Is there anyone else? Who? What? Oh, that's right. Rage explodes. Might as well loot the library. Since, you know. Okay. Rage, desire, rage demon, hunger, desire. Alright. Let's start with that. Oh, Morrigan needs to level up. That's why I'm... Yes, get out of the fire. Good job. Okay. Let's see. Why does she have such high dexterity? What do we want her to have? What is Zach playing? What are they playing? I am curious. What sort of out-of-context quotes you are hearing?
Of course.
Stay out of the range of the exploding fire. Fucking rage demons. Anything back here? No. Okay. Looting bodies.